We'll discuss the people, the places and the moments that have had their own impact on the history of Liverpool Football Club. For this one, we're on the letter A.
A guy who bridges the divide when it comes to Merseyside sport, a former defender who played for both Liverpool and Everton. I am, of course, talking about Gary Ablett, God rest his soul. I don't want to sound like an old man here, Phil. Would you remember Gary Ablett playing?
No. He left just as my football memory started kicking in. So I remember Andy Hinchcliffe as like the first kind of left back that I remember watching for Everton, and I think he replaced Gary Ablett, if I'm right in thinking. So yeah, he's kind of just evades my memory, unfortunately. But obviously know enough about him from Everton folklore and obviously Liverpool folklore, as it turns out. I mean, it's quite a rare thing, isn't it? I mean, is he the last player to have gone directly from one club to the other, or did others make the move directly after that?
No, because Barnby did it after, and Abel Xavier did it after.
Were they direct, were they? Yeah.
Gary Ablett is the last player to win a trophy with both, and he won the FA Cup with both. I don't think anyone else has ever done that, actually.
No, I don't think they have, no.
Because he won the FA Cup with Everton in 1995 and the FA Cup with Liverpool in 1989, off the top of my head. He was, remember when he came through the ranks at Liverpool, I think he was a youth player.
Yeah.
So he literally had been with Liverpool since he was a schoolboy, but very quickly he became an important squad player, didn't he? Because he was so versatile.
He was, and I remember him scoring his debut against Nottingham Forest at Anfield in that 3-0 win, and it was a brilliant goal with his left foot, and you think, oh, have we got a scoring left back here? And he's one of those unsung heroes of that team who won titles. You had to have those players. You know, you've seen Liverpool win the title since then. You always have to have those industrious players, but also got a talent, because he also played centre-half as well. He did both for Everton, didn't he, when he played left-back and centre-half? And he was a really good player. He wasn't just a stand-in who played a few games. He was a great player, and he was such a nice fellow as well, wasn't he?
He was. I think you're right about that he played centre-back a lot, actually, a lot more than people realise, and he was one of the linchpins of the 87-88 Liverpool team, which, to my mind, is still the best Liverpool team I've ever seen. But people automatically think it was Hansen and Gillespie, but actually Ablett played a lot of games, and when he wasn't playing the centre-half, he was playing at left-back, so he was really, really important. I would imagine it probably broke his heart to have to leave Liverpool, didn't it?
Yeah, probably did, but then, you know, he stayed on Merseyside, didn't he? Went to another brilliant club on Merseyside, to Everton. So, you know, I think it would have, but I also think he got loved by the Everton fans in the end as well, didn't he? Probably the initial part of the move is probably thinking, yeah, I've come through the ranks at Liverpool, I want to stay there. And Liverpool was successful at the time. He wants to keep be there for more success, even though it kind of dwindled in the early 90s, didn't it, with Liverpool? But I think that would have quickly disappeared just because of the Everton fans loved him, and he stayed on Merseyside, and he's played for the two massive clubs, hasn't he, as well?
Do you know what the fee was? Any idea what the fee was?
I think it was 850,000, was it?
I think it might have been more like 750,000, 750,000.
Well, you're spot on. According to Wikipedia, it was 750,000. And really, the beginning of the end for Gary Ablett at Liverpool was Graham Souness coming in, because he played loads of games under Dalglish. Souness came in, and that was the end. But Everton took a punt on him. His league debut for Everton was in January 1992. It was a 1-1 draw with Nottingham Forest at Goodison Park. And yeah, I am right, he was the only player to win the FA Cup with both teams. Lost his place at left back to Andy Hinchcliffe, as you said, Phil, and then was sort of, I don't know, how long did he hang around at Everton for? How many?
I'm not sure.
I'll tell you how long. He played until 96 at Everton.
Yeah, okay. Just while we're on him moving over from Liverpool to Everton, now you've said the names Barnby and Xavier. Yeah. I do remember the feeling towards those players when those moves were made. Barnby more so, I think maybe he tried to engineer the move a bit more. But what was the feeling of Liverpool fans towards Gary Ablett going that way? And I know he was deemed surplus to requirements by Graham Souness, but what was the sort of will towards him? Was it ill of any form, or was what was it like?
None whatsoever. I think most people wished him good luck. To be honest,
I was disappointed that he went. I remember when he did go, I was disappointed, but I never thought anything bad of him or anything like that.
No, it's weird. I think the difference was, as you said, Barmby was the kind of star man, and Liverpool were taking one of Everton's star men with Ablett.
Yeah,
not being unkind, but he wasn't the star man, was he?
No,
and he was surplus to requirements. So on he went really.
and isn't it good that he made a debut for Liverpool and Everton against Nottingham Forest as well?
Well, there you go. What are the chances,
Yeah.
And he then moved on to Sheffield United on loan. Had a good career at Birmingham City, actually. Played over 100 games for Birmingham. And then Wickham, Blackpool and Long Island Rough Riders.
Wow.
Was his last club
Wow.
in 2000. And the other thing, that he passed away, can you believe, 14 years ago. In fact, over 14 years ago now.
2012. Yeah. I mean, 46. Absolutely no age goes without saying, and obviously a terrible illness that he had. But yes, I think it's been that long now.
And his kind of legacy lives on with his lad Fraser Ablett, who was assistant manager Marine for a long time.
Yeah.
And it could be Gary when you look at him. It's a chip off the old block, definitely. So Gary Ablett most definitely.